when you hear petition na water? Well, as it is right now, it seems petition is flying right, left, and center, coming from places that you would never, ever believe. At first, we heard that Cynthia had petitioned Mohbad's father. Recall that Cynthia's father was asked to, in fact, justice seekers had helped to draft. They said, don't worry, it's our money. You've buried your son, and you have shown us that you are a man that does not have the ability, capability, and you're a weak person. You said you are helpless, and we've decided to stand up to fight for you, to fight for your right. They went in. They said, this is our draft. We are petitioning Mohbad's so-called, what are we going to call her now? Daughter-in-law. We will be petitioning, and that's it. Mohbad's father said no. They started playing games here and there. At the end of the day, the petition did not fly. Mohbad's father refused to have Cynthia petitioned. Now, you might be wondering, like, is that all? Like, is there more? Like, what's going on? Yeah, Cynthia petitioned Mohbad's father. And not just that alone. We are now beginning to see more in this petition. She's not just petitioning Mohbad's father. We are even hearing that Mohbad's father is also petitioning those that have nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. Can you believe it? We are hearing that too. Petitioning those that have nothing to do with justice for his son. I mean, people that stood forth real hard to get justice for him. He's petitioning them. That's on one side. We are also hearing that people like Yomi Fabiyi, Bukky Jesse, and some people are also part of this. Yes, they're also part of it. They're also being petitioned. Like, it's a crazy situation right now as I speak. Petitioning, jumping right, left, and center. Now, this definitely will make you wonder. It will, at least you want to ask questions, right? Like, hold on. How come Mohbad's father, if he's truly seeking for justice, why is he not in any way pushing and pressing in the way and manner that is expected? How come he's now moving otherwise? He's moving in opposite direction. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to hear and see for yourselves the most unbelievable that is going on Justice for Mohbad. In fact, for those who are in the diaspora and they are there pushing and pressing for justice, they have put it in a way that, oh, if you come to Nigeria, this will happen, that will happen. We know all of this is fallacy. It is fallacy. It is justice, and that is what it is going to be. There is no two ways about it. And there is nothing ever that anyone will do. For this justice, we will stand. And we will stand firm. Nothing they shake us. We will stand firm on justice for Mohbad. It is quite unfortunate that those who have put themselves are the ones that are being persecuted. Why? They said that they should not mention certain people's name. Mohbad's father's name should not be mentioned. Cynthia's name should not be mentioned again. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Their names should not be mentioned. No, don't mention their names again. Why? Why?
What's the way with that judiciary? Hey, lady judiciary. So can you get for what they mean? To the way if you want me, should be a little as if the court does not belong to everybody. Every coin, if a millionaire come and make a kiri, you can't just come and tell me, don't mention somebody's name. They would have to hear my own side. And the judge said, I want to hear. Set of criminals. They will not serve you. They will not notify you. They keep messing up with this country. And the judiciary are not standing up to protect the integrity of the judiciary. You have to ensure that the right thing is done. Service must be done. Proper communication must be done. Any man look judiciary, man look court. Believe me, people in courts are criminals. People, you can't be doing that. Look at the damage they've done to the Nigerian police. We are still working out to fix it. I just be now Nigerian courts. You have to ensure that this is a court of law. It belongs to everybody. Equal rights. Don't come here and get motion and then make it look like the person is not reachable. Don't get our judgment and go and keep it and use it to torment and persecute. Proper service must be done. People cannot know how to trace me. Hey, phone me. I call my number anytime. If you really want to, should when I about motion party, I am ready for it. That is what I wanted. That is what I wanted. You can never say I committed a crime. At any point I have mentioned your name, Wumi, I have never committed a crime. I will tell the judge, I will continue to mention your name. And these are my reasons. And I will be on my name, you know. Because the way I've been mentioning your name is legitimate and it's lawful. I will mention your name. Which name you get? In a case that is a public matter that is very important. And buy time, you know. You are buying time. You doing this one. Mo follow Babura. Ishawo Mohbad. Need your city Moshe as a press conference. I wanted to put Mr. Joseph Aloba in a tag. There's something said put Aloba's family. I just followed my instinct. I put Aloba family. When they were planning demo, their own criminals, but too bad competition zone 2 because some of them are at large. The criminal court case but looking white. It might read maybe better than one bed. It's a little one bed. Yet to get busy. When that stuff was coming up, when they are planning, I can see press conference here. Adura ko shebai. Ya Mohbad ko gunyo bi loju ni wọ́n ma ton àwọn gba yẹn. Because they don't know that Mohbad spirit is working on a very high, good level. Ìgbà tó bá fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bomi sára, tó bá fi kọ̀ǹkọ̀ sára, tó fọṣẹ kún, ló ti ń ṣe mọ́ wọn lára pé ẹ máa lọ tú àṣírí ara yín, ẹ máa ṣe lẹ́yà bí tẹ́ lọ yẹn. Inú tèmi mọ́. When they came in, anybody. You all saw it when we were having the press conference. One more time, press conference. They had to come here. Hold on. It's the temporary order that was not served to me. And you don't low court unnecessarily. So you come out and do all sort of nonsense, and at the end of the day, you think the court belongs to all of you. Because you people always believe that when people have money or they have power, they own the country and you are slaves. The UK, American. How did they fix the country and make it useful and reasonable for everybody? And before you know it, people start flying around with nonsense. I want to advise them, one, if someone I felt try you. It's not automatic. It's not automatic that they will give the order that they should not stop mentioning your name. She just said, I don't want you to mention my name. That's the only reason why she wants us to be in court. But don't mention my name again. That's why she's asking the judge, please, I want, but for now, give us a temporary order. That temporary order, you don't do that. The judge will still look at this suru. Okay, let's face the case at hand. Why did you think, where have they mentioned your name, and for what reason? And what is the implication to you? Assortia, one of them assortia. Reason why we are calling, that means, for a reasonable cost. And you'll be told, there is no way they will mention your name. Are you not there when so person died? So whose name should they call? I àbí ṣé mi ò mórúkọ Ìyábọ̀ Òjó kí máa dárúkọ ẹ̀ pé ó wà nulẹ̀ ńgbà yẹn kọ́lọ́pàá lọ arrest ẹ̀. The right person to be called is whose name be called. So why are you saying they shouldn't mention your name? Ẹ kò fẹ́ máa ṣe agbára lò tẹ́ bá ti ní change àmàtọ́ra yín káàkiri. Mi ti bọ́ta sọ pé ìwọ alágbájá báyìí ìwọ ló pa Mohbad o. Because I'm taking my time. Police should investigate. But you must submit yourself for investigation. All this dodging, come and block, come and shibako, I will never accept it. I am a complainant in a case, and when your attention is needed, you keep dodging. You must come out. They must do it. You not say they should not mention it. The judge will want to hear. Okay, so this is what happened. So why are you not saying that I should give an order that they should not mention it? How do you want them to mention or drag you into the matter? They can't mention. They didn't say you commit any crime. They only analyze what you said, and that's just it. Ẹ come and deceive on social media. Bí ẹ pé ilẹ̀ ní court. Kẹ́tì ẹ̀ lọ́nà owó bẹ́ẹ̀ gan kẹ́ ló ṣe ń gbẹ̀. Ṣé wọ́n tẹ̀ tí ìdájọ́ náà ni? Ṣé ti lọ sápìlì ni? Ṣé ti rí wèrè táwọn máa ti bọ́ lẹ́mẹ̀ ni? Ṣé mi àwọn wà ní court? Wọ́n ní ìkọ́tẹ́ máa ṣe wèrè ẹ̀ náà. Ẹ ṣe gbàtẹ́ pé tí ó bá ti dárúkọ jọ́ọ̀jì yẹn ò lórúkọ tó fẹ́ protect. The judiciary ò ní reputation tó fẹ́ protect. Emma come rubbish this country belongs to a small fragment of people, and the rest of the people are slaves. If it is not for the fact that it's a serious case that concerns you and your name, if I mention another person, need testimony, why you mention? I was not even there. Do you know how many times this woman have called my name? I'll show evidence in TV station, online, everywhere. And before you rush to court, you cannot rush to court and say, my lord, they slapped me. Let me to sentence the person for slapping me. When the video is showing that you slap back. They cannot stand kí Mohbad máa takú wọn. Ẹ tún lẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ tó tún dúró digbí, you keep messing it up. Ṣé ìpàtọ́ pa ọmọ àwọ̀ ṣọ́lẹ̀ ìpàtọ́ pa ọmọ ọ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣọ́lẹ̀ pọ̀ ọmọ àwọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? Do I look like I am involved in a case because I just want to talk? Because I want to commit crime? Do I look like that nuisance to anybody? Ṣé ẹ̀yin yà wèrè ní abẹ́ mental? Ṣé mo jọ àrìndì lójú yín ni? What's all this nonsense? You get money, pay some people that have no integrity. We're talking about an innocent boy in the mortuary whose life was taken away. We have mentioned it severally. Say no to domestic violence. You want some police officers and a court to encourage domestic violence, and people should be paid unnecessarily. Do you think that's what I will be bowing for? Any police officer will not want to encourage it when they know the true fact of the case. We are standing and saying no to domestic violence. Everybody has got right to life, and we're pursuing it the way we should be pursued. You think that's what we're going to bow for? If you are a rogue, if you are a stench fist, stick to that to yourself alone. Anybody can abuse their power, no problem. But you cannot abuse our conscience. We will stand. We will stand firmly. Do I look like a nuisance to anybody? Rubbish or any little thing you want to abuse power, privilege, persecution, disgusting. Case the president in Lutidasi, the presidency aware. The investigation the FCID is the Scotland Yard. That is the highest investigative body in this country. Do you know what they have there? Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ sọ pé àwọn tí lọ gbé fóònù yẹn, àwọn tí lọ rí fóònù tó wà ní command ni? Ṣé wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ti gbé CCTV to Parents Hospital ni? They are making a mess of the president after he has given the order. And you can't ever wonabo. What an infantry. máa yọ bí máa yọ pọ̀rọ̀ máa yọ kíni òun ní fa gbé sọ́ọ̀tì tí ọkàn rí ká dàrẹ́tì àwọn tẹ́jọ́ kàn gangan tajú mọ̀ pé ẹjọ́ àwọn tẹ́jọ́ pọ̀ nígbà gbogbo kéèsì tó Mohbad yẹn ò lè béèrè fún injunction yẹn we are now good to go. Abọ́ sí rọrùn in a case tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹnìyẹn gangan ló tún kọ́kọ́ gbẹ́jọ́ lọ court adájọ́ àwọn ẹ̀ pé jọ kí la fẹ́ ṣe báyìí wọ́n ló gbẹ́jọ́ ìwà nígbà tó mọ̀ pé gbogbo ẹlẹ́bọ̀ tọ́bọ̀ ìwà lẹ̀ around there ó tún bẹ́ wá sí kóòtù ó ṣe ń lọ káàkiri ẹ̀ tó ó bá ti fi mọ́ bẹ̀ ó wá wá kóòtù àwọn tó pè lẹ́jọ́ ẹbí ò ń ṣe jọ́ọ̀jì máa kọ̀ dájọ́ a máa gbọ́ lẹ́nu àwọn tó kù náà because the fundamental right to fair hearing is important. They must balance it, they must hear from us. Ọlọ́kọ́ àwọn pátákó pàtì mi Ebuki kiri kan ṣe wúta ní kiri kan Adéwálé yẹn mi tiẹ̀ mọ́nítọ̀ ta ló ń jẹ́ Tóyìn Adéwálé àbí lórúkọ tó kù síbẹ̀ ẹ̀ orúkọ náà kó má jẹ́ pé àwọn NRC lọ́lọ́ kó tì mí o. Baba Mohbad has apologized, so there is no point. I just hope he corrects some of the errors and come straight. That will be leading for him to be suspected unnecessarily. Yeah, what do call into a man? If you are our family, we will respond. And but African trends.
Yomi ẹranko ni ẹ wọ́n ní kó má porúkọ ọmọ lọ́mọ mọ́ ṣé wàhálà wà ńbẹ̀ ní ẹ̀rọ.
Àwọn aláyé bàjẹ́ lélẹ̀. Aláyé bàjẹ́ wọn.
Tí wọ́n lè approve ẹ̀ ìgbà tí magistrate tọkọlẹ̀ òkú láàrin mi àti yín kò sí magistrate tó lè approve ẹ̀. Èèyàn kú là ń sọ. Èèyàn kú là ń sọ èèyàn tó kú Alọ́ba family wọ́n tún á lọ mention Alọ́ba Joseph Alọ́ba tó ní ọmọ tó pa azimi ò tẹ́tí gẹ̀tẹ̀ sà wọ́n tún á mention yìí náà.
Nàìjíríà ò jẹ́ tí ìdórúkodò tó yẹn.
Ẹni mélòó ló fẹ́ kó ẹni mélòó ni magistrate yẹn fẹ́ kó.
The point is this, let me be honest with you guys. Ó nọ́mbà kó lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ní Nàìjíríà gangan ariwo kéèsì wọ́n yé dárò ó máa padà dọ́dọ̀ wọn tó máa bí wọn ní pé àmọ́ ẹni rí now for heaven's sake. Why must we allow this case destroy our government? Kí ni reason? You don't understand? You know, it's just the audacity. It's the audacity and the abuse of social media. When we go rubbish, no, you can't abuse the courts. You can't mess up with the courts and the integrity of a judge. A case is still ongoing. There are new leads, and people are asking that the government should look into your side and get you to, you know, throw more light to what you have said. You, Wumi, came out and said 3 people came out in the middle of the night. You have not told us. You have to help the police in getting that. They are saying you can't answer. They said she cannot answer the AIG. I need to do, but tell them that you can't petition or see zone 2 here. Yeah, why do you AIG? Were you not the same with me that I asked? They invited you to this place and they said you can't come. So I am now important. You now wrote to me now to investigate a matter for you. When you were denying and refusing to honor me, what was that for? I want to see. I'll wait and see the AIG. I'll tell him, sir. How come the person now writing to you? Oh, boy, I'll score there. So by that, these ones are people wanted in court in a particular case. And so at the end of the day,
it's very so. Mr. Yomi, no, but Dr. Magistrate, I don't approve. I say.
No, Coach, Coach Party, that your way, come so. When the people go for expert motion like that, normally they don't use it for a binding stuff. It was a clear case of emergency. But you know, this is Nigeria. Normally, they might just say, okay, for temporary, anybody, forever. and you cannot abuse people's rights like that. We have to hear from the person. And normally, you don't got us say court bail savoir. There is an order against you not to mention social person, but nothing like that occurred. And even at that, it's still a temporary restraining, just to restrain temporarily. No service.
Now,
the major one
magistrate sir, magistrate kó gbé against àwọn tó publish her out because sheriff ló yẹ kó staff gbogbo yín but on social media
even at that, are you with me? Now that okay, we want to dárúkọ àbí adárúkọ ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ló ṣe wá àbáyé dárúkọ ẹ sínú ọkọ tó di pa adéwájú George and okay, you want us to now give them order not to dárúkọ you again. Nígbà tó ti wá dárúkọ lẹ́yìn nothing has happened, don't worry, we will hear you. Kí ló tó ṣe ní kó má dárúkọ ẹ. Aso nǹkan tó kọ wá lélẹ̀. Okay, kí ló tẹ́ ṣe rò pé gbà tẹ́ dárúkọ ẹ tẹ́ ṣe rò pé lè má dárúkọ ẹ and why you have not committed a crime and why you should not give the order. Then we'll present our case. And while presenting our case, more will be unraveled. Do you understand?
That's my wish you. Yes, sir.
No, more will be unraveled. And then we can now be able, at least, but details it's here, I need everything. Then we'll go on our own stuff too. Me, but the video will go to machine. Do you understand?
It's true, sir.
Yes, important. Call on Jeko or Moshe Bo about Sakwe, not she cockily was his own tree. Who important for Abuja?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Even the magistrate gone, show my sọ fún mi pé òun ò rí nígbà tí VDM tó expose Ìyábọ̀ Òjó nínú WhatsApp group kò rí ó blind one.
Tẹ́ bá gbé wá síwájú George ló máa rí ẹ̀rọ social media kan lè. Ohun tẹ́ bá gbé wá síwájú George ló máa treat o. Kí ló kọ George pẹ̀lú ó lè máa mọ̀ ẹni tó jẹ́ VDM ó dẹ̀ lè mọ̀. Ó lè máa mọ̀ ọkọ̀ tó ti dá sí ó lè máa follow ẹ̀. You understand? George is very busy. You understand?
Evidence tẹ ní lọ́wọ́ yẹn tí àdúrà ti ṣàtì yẹn kò sẹ́nìbọ̀ tó lè ẹ̀rẹ́sẹ̀ tí táyì máa fi parẹ́.
I don't want to go into details of what I want is a day in court with somebody like her. I get saying a day in court with somebody like Adura. A day in court with key people because we are trying to make use of the police to do some certain things. Because the public lawyer for Mohbad, nobody the lawyer would have gone to court to compel some of the things still our local version. So you see, don't let it be a girl of court for now. Not that I want to Tabaso on the stage, okay, before I can give I want to know this thing too. Show no Tony Kabawa. Oh yeah, I'm not giving the order. Call Omua. I'll not party while she share one nisin yo. Adájọ́ ló pàṣẹ fún wa o. Àwa kọ́ la fẹ́ ṣe o àti mọ̀ kọ́tà àjọsọ tẹ́lẹ̀ o. Then they will go and do it, they bring it. That's it. Can you see? These people are calling you. They have reason why they are calling your name.
Because she was there. She was there.
Yeah, my brother, under the law, Mohbad is the victim. Yes. It doesn't matter whoever anybody's under the murder case, he cannot speak. Let's assume people talk Mohbad lè ṣe wọ́n kọ lápá àbó ṣèṣe ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé okay o Wùnmí ló kọ́ òun lápá o àbí Ṣúkúdì ló kọ́ òun lápá òun máa pariwo ẹ lọ bá òun ní sọ fẹ́ni tó kọ́ lápá pé kí ló tó dárúkọ Ṣúkúdì a ní ẹni tó kọ́ òun lápá nìyẹn adájọ́ ò ní pàṣẹ pé stop calling the person's name I know but nígbà tó ti wá kú and the public are standing in for him and then they want you to now use the court to now silence the people that are speaking and giving Mohbad's voice. Our coin were terrible under the law.
It's not possible.
People on the fame. I can say, which I have never even done. Alone, yeah, shit. Me, what's my survival? Me, wow, Gigi. The only least I will do is quote what is from the chat. Ati Adura, Ati Damola, they have been able to bring both of them together and they processed us. And the video in question, one thing, she was invited. Come and tell us. Kini full name Zomo? Koyoju? Odenima Darukwe. When you were invited in zone 2, did you actually attend? When you refused to attend, Oh, why are you running? And you're asking me to still allow you to continue to be put on the spotlight in the case of murder. This is our own job. Wow, this is the job of an NGO, a non-governmental organization established by the law. They were thinking because I'm an actor and dedicating my time to this is a job. If the NGO is getting right fund, why am I so fund? Because the things I am doing, well, I get time and don't know. But this is part of the sacrifice. Job artists, I have funded all of his salary. I am doing it on pro bono. If it's public defense law, I represent, I go there for them. They are now suing me. They are taking me to police station, taking me to court. It's because I have to do this on behalf of the public. The judge knows when you invite somebody like me and my NGO, you are inviting also the Nigerian public. And you want the judge to silence the entire public. No, they can't take such dirtiness to the judicial. We can't accept it. So, temporary one, which were not served. But even at that, it's still based on the fact that when we get to that court, we will now table our own matter. You understand?
Yes, I do, sir. You got to notice, sir. People, they always fabricate lies all the time. All the parapet, anti-sa for you. Normal to Tom answer. It's like, I brought a Danny Jetta, I brought no, sir.
I brought a panic. Nobody serve me. Nobody serve. And I think,
Mr. Yomi,
commit a crime.
Mr. Yomi, Sherry White to just pay. I want that Alafia ni. I want that country won't respect the judiciary system. Why? It's because of this rubbish.
I don't understand.
Hey, don't know. Bati, ọmọ yẹn kú. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé ìyàwó ò sí pẹ̀lú ẹ̀? Kí on dé orúkọ ló ṣe ń jẹ́ Wùnmí. Búlì Wùnmí wá sọ ohun tó pọkọ ẹ̀ fún wa. Ṣé rí nǹkan tó yẹ pé tẹ bá gbé àwọn kíní wá, tẹ bá gbé àwọn kéèsì kan àbí tẹ bá mú àwọn sátífíkẹ́ẹ̀tì kan wá ní pé wọ́n sign ẹ̀ ní court ní Nàìjíríà. Wọn kì í believe wọn á ní fake ni. These are the reason. Bàtí magistrate tó jẹ́ pé ó lè sọ pé kó má dá ọkọ Wùnmí.
No, because
Wùnmí ló wà ń bẹ̀ nígbà tí ọkọ ẹ̀ kú. Wọ́n ní búlì ẹ̀ ni.
TF Kenny. Are you with me? I want you to listen to me. I'm not holding brief for the magistrate. I'm still going to go there to argue my case.
No, sọ ni pé ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí mo fi pé ó jẹ́ kí woman yẹn sọ fún wọn ni pé this is a public case. Wọ́n máa dárúkọ ẹ̀wọ̀n kan ní búlì ẹ̀ ni.
No, TF Kenny. Mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n kọ lọ síwájú adájọ́.
Mr. Yomi,
judge has been.
Ṣé ilẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ nígbà tí Mohbad kú ni? Ẹ̀yin kò lè wà ń bẹ̀.
Hold on, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún yín mà.
Mo wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ last minute Mohbad kẹ́.
Ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún yín.
Understand the Naija o.
TF Kenny, ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé fún yín. Everybody has got the right in the court of law. Ìwọ ló kọ́ lọ fẹjọ́ sùn omi pé wọ́n ló máa jàre. The point is when they probably submit whatever they want to submit in the affidavit as to why the judge should give that kind of ruling. The judge will look into their own affidavit, turn the post to, okay, what are the reasons? Okay, no problem. And if they now apply for an ex parte motion, the judge will say, okay, temporarily, we'll give this order. Command Darukwe. These people, that is, Tomagepa appear physically. Because it's still presented as if we were there on Savoie. Nobody served even pre-action notice. Except they want to even establish case of forgery. They did not give us any stuff. And when people rush for that kind of emotion, it's most times for clear case of emergency. But in this case, emergency. However, that being said, the judge is right to say, but for you to have asked for this, it's still your right under the law. That's the decision. But I can't give you that judgment now. I can only give it temporary. Okay, before so date, come about. Like I'm saying, mention my name. Mention Wumi. Hello, that I can say that. But when you say I call where Professor Wumi Adebanjo, Nibi Kini Kobai, Oshe Kobai, like I'm saying, The judge, don't mention, that is, the judge is speaking as if I have been served, I was there. Now don't mention her name now. But suppose it's one of federal don't mention until I hear your side. Could make sense. You can go on mentioning the name. That's just what I'm trying to do. That's what I've just tried to explain. I saw it online. I'm saying I don't know whether it's really a true. I don't know whether it's a true stuff because I was not served. I'm saying I only saw it literally on social media. There are so many fake court documents on social media. No bailiff will say they served me. So when they get this order, it's a lie that and even at that, you don't look at it and say, when you saw, I only saw it and I was like, people were asking me, were saying they saw this in your name. I said, this is who so person that took so matter to the court. I don't know how true it is, but on that 15, we'll be in that court. I am saying, and when we get to that court, we'll table the reason why that prayer should not be answered. Judge, you are intelligent, you are wise, but this is a clear case of order. And you're right.
Gbogbo àwọn tó di social media kan ṣe Wunmi wá san tó pọkọ ẹ fún wa.
It's àwọn mẹ́ta tó jáde láago mẹ́ta òru. Ṣé jọjọ Amazon àwọn
Wunmi ó náà mẹ́ta jáde láago mẹ́ta òru. Wá san nǹkan tó ti jáde láago mẹ́ta òru.
Wá kí ló dé jáde kí ló mú padà wá.
Adébánjọ nǹkan lè mẹ́ni tó ṣẹ̀ lọ ṣe ń forúkọ sí orúkọ wọn. Wunmi wá san tó pọkọ ẹ fún wa.
They have not said you've done anything.
O lè short anybody lẹ́nu.
Àti sọ pé o ti committee.
Wá san tó pọkọ ẹ fún wa. Àti sọ pé o pààyàn. O ti sá káàkiri. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ṣadé sọ nìyẹn. Ìpéjọ tó ń lọ Animisa Yomi Ṣadé sọ pé ìjọ tó ń lọ sí ọkọ ẹ̀. Ó ní social media ló ń wò tó kígbe wọ́n ti dá ọkọ̀ bíbí báyìí. Ṣé ẹni tó ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ kú ni? Ṣadé ló sọ ọ́. Ó ní nínú mọ́tò. Ó ní wọ́n á ní kó take it easy. Àwọn sì lọ ń sí ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ náà. Wunmi wá san tó pọkọ ẹ̀ fún wa. You are the cry tire.
So we will go to court and explain own part. Okay, whatever it is, they want to find a means to silence somebody like us. They want to find a way to scare us. Maybe they just felt like, let's do one or two things before the real truth, came around and justice is served. So trust me, guys, we will trace this court, we'll trace it down. Our legal team will go ahead and we'll establish whether the case is truly domiciled there. And I'll ask for the copy of the suit they filed, whatever it is they filed, and the process to follow. If we notice perjury and forgery, we'll go to court against them. We'll still go ahead, our legal team will investigate that. Then on the 15th, but for now, I won the 8th. Kalo competition wa kilo sopa ṣe ẹnu la ma fi sọ ìdí la ma fi jókòó whatever ara tó bá fẹ́ dá ẹ gbàgbé bó ṣiṣẹlẹ̀, it's going to work in advantage of justice for Mohbad. Ó ti yé yín, because all the social media and everybody wà láti join on real stuff now, all offline, kò ṣe pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá the entire system wọ́n ti mọ̀ kéèsì ti dọ́dọ̀ president ó ti dókè ó ti dé presidency, so all the section ọmọ. And we'll be expecting which of them want to persecute, abuse them. That is where we want to get to. Like that's why I said, if you get justice for Mohbad, somebody must be willing to sacrifice. But we must be willing to sacrifice. For those of you following me, so that people that think that fighting a case as complex like this is social media court. No, whoever will have to finish up and get justice for Mohbad must be willing to sacrifice himself. Not just sitting on front of cameras only. You appreciate people that are on camera, people analyzing, people contribute. Everybody is appreciated. Role to play is appreciated. And that's why I didn't find it very hard to mingle and mix with everybody. But just for the time of this stuff, we must be able to see through each other so that we'll continue to pursue this case to the real end. But all the gray areas, it must be established.
Welcome back. As you can see, it's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. Something that is really bothering Yomi Fabi. He has said so much in the past, but now I think it's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. So he said he's going to find out. His name has been put in there. Who are this person? Who is this person that is trying to bring him down, punish him, and it's a serious matter. It's a serious issue. It's a serious issue, ladies and gentlemen. It's a serious matter. Right now, I do not know. But of course, it's not going to be locked up like that. No, it's not as if it's just going to be locked up like that. I know that there are certain persons who are pushing, trying to stop justice for Mohbad. Mohbad's father himself is not even seeking for justice, as justice should be sought for. He is more interested in how much will come into his pocket. He believes that the more well-fed he is, the better it is for him. Uh, oh my. So Cynthia can settle scores in court. I mean, petition Mohbad's father and do all sorts of shenanigan. But Mohbad's father cannot. He can't. He can't even dare. Is it not strange? Is it not strange? It is unbelievable, isn't it? That Mohbad's father kept quiet, kept mute when he was supposed to strike. That was when, that I believe strongly, that was when people, they didn't just want to do nothing about it then. That point, people should have quickly picked. They should have realized that Mohbad's father is not interested in justice. He's only interested in donation. All he wants is money. Give me money. Give me money. That's all. It's all about what he could get. The money. Nothing more. It's all about what he could get from the public. That is all that concerned him. Can you imagine? Is it not unbelievable? Well, life is life. Yes, life is life. You know, the thing about people, well, he is screaming. He's screaming, and he believes that certain people want to shut him up, and he's not going to keep quiet. He will press, he will push, he will do all that it takes to get himself out of this this situation that he's in. I do not blame him at all. Anyone who is caught in between this will definitely want to scream and shout and make it known. I am not an easy prey. I'm not someone that you will press and then go free. No, I won't allow it. I will not accept it. What he has done so far, ever since Justice for Mohbad started, is to campaign, press conferences, and so many things that he has done, but all to no avail. Why is it that there are no results? Is it the CCTV, the 3-second video? Everything that he worked upon, they brought it down. They crushed it, they crashed it. The only thing that appeals to them is donate money, private autopsy, hope. Private DNA, special DNA. What they are clamoring for right now is the DNA. They want money. They want money. That's what they are clamoring for. Right now. Money. Donation. Who is going to give them money now? I don't know, maybe you are willing to give them money. I don't know. Maybe you are willing to give money to them. So, Yomi Fabi, they will be attending whatever they are attending, and updates will be given on what and what this is all about. It's not a big deal. It's just that it's going to cost him money. It's going to cost money attending to this, attending to that. Can you imagine? Mohbad's father will be like, I didn't send him on any errand. I didn't invite any of you to justice for Mohbad. You came in because you want to come. Can you imagine such foolishness? I really don't know. I really don't know. Like, this foolishness. Well, will Mohbad's father respond to the petition / the invitation to be investigated? But a day in court will be very useful because it will give everyone the opportunity to say their own bit. Yes, it will give everyone the opportunity to say what they have to say. That's it. Yeah, and I think that is what Yomi Fabi is talking about. Like, at least let me have my day in court, then we cannot begin to question. But how I wish this justice for Mohbad was really true, in the sense that anyone who is truly on this pathway of justice for Mohbad is being supported as everyone joins hands together to chase and pursue this justice. How I wish. How I wish. But is it? No, it's not. Rather, Mohbad's father would say, he didn't. After all, you guys are making money. I have not asked anyone to fight for my son, but I want the money that the public is donating to come into my own pocket. Can you imagine it? Now, Cynthia is now petitioning. Mohbad's father is also petitioning. Rather, he's not petitioning those that he's supposed to petition. None of the people in that house has been petitioned. Nobody has been questioned. I mean, imagine the guy that announced, Mohbad is there, Mohbad is dead. That boy was never invited to the inquest. What a kangaroo play. Nonsense.